Can't post comments to Facebook profile. Oh shit! I wonder can y'all hear that shit in the background? Really don't matter. Today a nigga here to talk about cause and effect. One of the universal principles. One of the things that define our goddamn reality, bro. One of the things that defines our reality, and a lot of times we don't notice the actual cause to the effect. All we pay attention is to the effect. Just like in relationships, you gotta understand, like motherfuckers don't care about how motherfucker led up to this point to where they became to be this loving person that you love and you so obsessed with. You don't give a fuck. All you care about is how that person treats you. Nobody gives a fuck about what that person did or went through to become this truly loving person that you fell in love with. You just care about the effects. How does it affect you? And that's how we as humans go through life. All we care is about the effects that we receive. We don't care what causes it until that effect is affecting us in a so-called, based on perspective, negative way. What a selfish way to look at life. What a selfish way to analyze your own life. What a selfish way to not take accountability for the causes of your effects. That's what we're gonna get into today. And I've been reading certain shit, right? And actually, like, if you already know the fuck, bro, I need to turn this shit down from the background. Hold up. I know motherfuckers at work. Motherfuckers don't hear it, want to hear that shit. But the one or two people that do want to hear this shit, hear this shit. Um, so we got to pay attention to the causes of our effects. Sometimes they can be difficult to notice. You know what I'm saying? But once you gain a method of how to, which I'm gonna speak on today, which is very important, you need to gain a method of how to notice the causes to your effects. You need to notice that, right? Because other than that, you just walking through life and just letting life happen to you. Like, are you letting life happen to you, or are you the happening to life? You see what I'm saying? Where is your energy focused at? Is your energy focused on the nigga who getting his hair done by some students? Granted, you got kids. I'm pretty sure you got opinion because I got an opinion on that shit. I got a fucking opinion. But what the fuck does it matter? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not changing my reality. That's not bringing anything into my reality that I actually want about a nigga getting his hair taken down or braided or what the fuck ever by some kids in class. Is it appropriate? Pretty sure it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what the fuck does my opinion matter? You see what I'm saying? What the fuck does your opinion matter about what that man doing all the way over there? It's happening to your kid, okay. And now it's in your objective reality, right? Now that type shit is in your objective reality, so deal with it in that way, in that manner, right? But you also need to understand we need to have awareness of the causes to our effects. The life we live right now, we have orchestrated the cause. We started with the cause that we living with the effect that we living in right now. So motherfuckers that's complaining about whatever the fuck you complain about, let's use this because everybody always doing this. Men ain't this and women ain't that. Like, you got to think about what reality you bringing into your fucking reality. You got to think about the circumstances you bringing into your reality with that type of mindset, right? So that now you attracting men who ain't like this. You see what I'm saying? In this book, what I'm gonna read some passages from today, which is called Samkhya Darshan, Yogic Perspectives and Theories on Realism by Swami Narajanda Saraswati. I think that's how you pronounce his name. This is some motherfucking shit right here. Like, all right, now, and I'm speaking to my spiritual folks, right? So you already heard of the Kabbalion. You already heard of law of cause and effect. This shit here is all about cause and effect. It's all about cause and effect. At least how far I've gotten, but this is the theory on realism, on reality, right? So, and it dives deeper into the cause and effect and breaking it down like it's actually an intermediary between the cause and effect that actually brings the effect into existence. So the question is, how do you get the desired effect? You want to be rich, right? You want a loving relationship with a person, right? You want to meet your soulmate. How do you bring this desired effect into your reality? That's the question that everybody wants to have because everybody 9 days all woke. Oh, manifest, 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 manifest. And we not really gripping the full grasp of how to bring what we want manifested into our life. Because you can also try to manifest it into your life and bring the opposite effect into your life. You can also try to manifest happiness and keep running into discouragement. Like, why the fuck do I keep running into this shit? And I'm so positive. I'm so positive. I'm staying positive. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. But you keep running into negative vibes, per se, bad vibes. Could it be you getting an effect from a cause that you're not aware of, or you're not in alignment with the exact cause that you're trying? You're not in alignment with the exact effect that you're trying to bring into reality. Could that be the reason why everybody can be talking about good vibes, good this and good that, and still be running into the negative vibes? Like the so-called negative vibes going to exist regardless. But where's your focus? Where's your focus? Like you got to ignore certain shit. I'm pretty sure the shit shows up, and I've learned and I've attained a happier life state, mental state when I don't focus on the other shit. Like nigga like me, I don't focus on my bills. I don't focus on having enough money to do this and do that. But I always have enough money to do this and do that. And I always have enough money to pay my bills. I'm focusing on what I love to do, which is this type shit. Understanding the fucking reality that we live in and the effect of that. If I focus on the cause, what's my cause? What's my cause? My cause is learning the shit that I'm learning. And the effect is I'm learning the shit that I'm learning and it's reaching like one person who watching right now, which is fine with me. And it's reaching at one person or two people or three people or four, right? And I'm living my life based on what I love, which is the cause. Love is the cause, and out of that, I'm in abundance with whatever the fuck I need. You see what I'm saying? I'm in abundance, whatever the fuck I need. Not saying that logic doesn't need to take place and actions and steps doesn't need to take place. That's part of the whole cause and effect. Right here breaks down something called the meta corona, which is the function to bring forth the manifest effect from the cause. So whatever the effect you're trying to manifest, or whatever reality you're trying to manifest, however much money you're trying to manifest, it is the intermediary or the catalyst or the instrument is called the Namita Corona. Its function is to bring forth a manifest effect from the cause, to give form of actuality to the possibility. So it gives it form for this possibility, but actually become an actual effect. That's what we're trying to do here. That's what you're trying to do when you're doing magic. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, damn. Now I've had successful magical adventures, right? But understanding this on a whole nother level and being able to get down to the bone and gristle of the law of cause and effect. And this aspect that they're speaking about, these yogas are speaking about, it can be next level. It can be next level. Maybe manifest faster. Maybe have a more specific effect or manifestation outside of the cause, right? Maybe you can have a more specific one if you use the right ingredients. And here it breaks down. Let's go on and hop into it, right? It says, hold up. Another argument for actualization of a specific effect requires a specific cause. For example, if you wish to produce yogurt, a specific item, listen, you need to have milk. You cannot produce yogurt out of water. If you wish to have cotton clothes, what do you need to have? You need to have cotton, not wool. For actualizing specific effects, you have to choose that specific cause, which inherently contains the specific potential to actualize that particular effect. So when you're trying to bring something into manifestation, you need to have the specific ingredients. So if you're trying to manifest a rich lifestyle, you need to have the specific ingredients, not just a good business, a business, a business, and everybody buying your shit. That's not good enough. You have to have the right ingredients. You have to have the right business model for the times that we live in, also, right? Not just the product. You have to have the right customer treatment or the right mindset. That's an ingredient for a successful businessman in 2024. These are the ingredients that go in with it. And at this time, it's still potential because you can still have the right ingredients, the perfect product, the right website, the right logo that everybody fell in love with, and the right people doing this and that. But or the right people shouting you out, but if that's all potential, right? But if you don't work out these factors, right? If you don't, what is saying? This is choosing and empowering. This choosing and empowering is involved in a Shakti Karana. So, in the theory of causation, the first argument established that the effect is contained in the cause. So, the cause comes prepackaged. The effect comes prepackaged with the cause, like this Chick-fil-A sauce, right? It's all packaged together. So the potential of what it can turn out to be is all prepackaged in it. So you can have the best business plan, the best website, the best product, and all that. Then you put that shit out and completely fucking fail. Or you can completely be fucking successful. You see what I'm saying? But like it says, for example, if you wish to produce yogurt, a specific item, you need to have milk. You cannot produce yogurt with out of water. So you need to have the specific ingredients, everything that goes along with being a successful, whatever your termination of successful businessman is. You just can't have you just can't have a good product, a good this and a good that. It's other ingredients that go into it. The mindset, right? The way you interact with people, right? Because you can still get a lot of money. That don't mean you're gonna be successful in your business. You can get a lot of money in the first quarter. By the time that second quarter roll around, your ass is trash. You ain't got shit. So it's other factors that go into bringing the desired effect of the cause. This is magic. We do it every day. The cause is you want money. The effect is your ass go to work every day. The cause is bills need to be paid. The effect is that shit deducting out of your goddamn bank account. You want more money, so you go back to work. You see what I'm saying? Cause and effect. Okay, so the theory of causation. The first argument established that the effect is contained in the cause. So that comes together. That's the first argument, right? That it's already pre-packaged together. What you're gonna get out of your calls is all what the effect you're gonna get out of your calls comes together with each other, right? So it's already pre-packaged. You just gotta know how to pull that shit out. But that is a very general idea. The second argument maintains that there must be a catalyst or instrument to bring out the effect of the cause. So that if you want gold, right? If you want a piece of gold, right? You need an instrument or a catalyst to be able to dig this gold up out of the ground. You need an instrument to dig this gold up out of the ground. Or let's look at it like a gold. You need an instrument, you need a mediator, you need a catalyst to help you reach your goal. That's why you get step by step systems to help you reach your goal. That's the catalyst. You see what I'm saying? Certain actions that you take to reach your goal. That's the catalyst. So you need that instrument to maintain or to bring out the intended effect of that cause. The third argument is that actualizing a specific effect requires a specific cause. You have to get into specifics. Don't run around here talking about the universe got me or the universe this, my ancestors this. You have to get specific. What ancestor? What? Because all your ancestors that go back didn't have the same experience that you have in 2024 when it comes with dealing with bills. You see what I'm saying? The same ancestors you had back then didn't have the same reality that deals with starting a business, becoming a billionaire, becoming a social media influencer, becoming a clothing designer, becoming a YouTube nigga. They didn't have these same trials and tribulations. So they can't relate to you. The universe is so vast. How specific are you getting with the universe? Hold up. Like I was saying, motherfuckers call on the universe, motherfuckers call on their ancestors, but how specific are you with this shit? You got to get very specific with this shit. If you're gonna call on the ancestor, call on that money getting motherfucker. That's who you call on. You don't call on all your ancestors. Some of your ancestors was broke motherfuckers who fucked up the money, who fucked up the bag every goddamn time. You see what I'm saying? If you calling on the universe, get specific. The universe has a vast, damn near infinite amount of energies. Which energy in the universe are you actually calling on? Since we talking about the universe is conspiring to help us, or our ancestors are standing behind us, get more specific. You got some ancestors who know how to whoop some ass. Call them up. Them the ones you tap into. You got to get specific because it is the need for recognition of the cause. Hold up. The third argument is that actualizing a specific effect requires a specific cause. You got to tap into the specific cause. You see what I'm saying? To get the specific effect. Stop being broad with this shit. It is the need for recognition of the cause and the relevant effects contained in the cause, which is indicated by the third argument. It is the need for recognition of the cause. You have to recognize the cause. What's the cause of this shit? What's the reason for this shit? And the relevant effects contained in the cause. The relevant effects. Because sometimes we thinking this is what caused this, and it's not. It's not the fact. Sometimes we misinform by ourselves, not just somebody else trying to misinform. We misinformed by our goddamn self. So we gotta have the the power of discernment, analyzing, right? Intellect, the buddhi, right? That's what these yogis call that shit. Dig buddhi, buddhi, Bhuddhi, if I'm not mistaken. The buddhi, Bhuddhi, right? Another implication is that the effect is always contained in the cause. It come prepackaged together. There ain't no difference. Even in its manifest form, Because it is manifest does not mean that the effect cannot be produced. Check this out. Another implication is that the effect is always contained in the cause, even in its unmanifest form, even when it's not apparent. You can't touch it, feel it, see it, taste it. The effect is still always in the cause. Just because it's unmanifest does not mean the effect cannot be produced. See, we live in a world where if we can't taste it, touch it, feel it, fuck it, suck it, lick it, stick it, it don't exist. We living in a world where if you didn't put it on Instagram, it never happened. We live in a world like that. And it's just not true. That's false. That's false. And the same shit applies when you're dealing with this level of psychology of understanding how this reality works. Cause and effect. The cause of this live was to inform. The effect, somebody will be informed. Somebody go grab the book. Somebody take the lessons and the learnings from this book and change their fucking life. Because I'm telling you, just me reading this shit is changing my life. I've been meditating on this shit. I've been going to sleep to this shit, having breakthroughs with dreams after reading this shit. I'm getting realizations in life. The goal is to be able to do this more at will with cause and effect. Be able to analyze the specific cause or the specific effect that I want, and then boom, okay, I need to line this up with the specifics and tap into the cause to bring out the desired effect, right? It okay. Also, it says this. It seems that the ultimate empower Shakti, right? Shakti is a primal energy. Basically, it's the feminine aspect of Shiva. Shiva is where it just represents consciousness. This is the masculine energy, right? The masculine energy really ain't got nothing to do with a nigga or a bitch, right? It's just the masculine and feminine principle on a cosmic level, right? Shakti is energy. Shakti is energy, pure energy, pure movement, pure vibration. The reason why bitches shake that ass and niggas don't do nothing but pay attention, right? Are conscious of it. It seems that the ultimate empowering Shakti is the attention of consciousness. So the empowering energy of Shakti, right, now has the attention of consciousness, aka Shiva. Shiva's paying attention to Shiva's paying attention to Shakti. Shiva's paying attention to energy. Hold up. Gotta put my shit on do not disturb. Do not disturb for an hour. All right. So it says this seems the ultimate empowering shot is the attention of consciousness. All right. As soon as consciousness focuses on a potential cause, it becomes active. That's what I'm saying. What do you focus on? Because once you start focusing on it, it becomes active. That's why I say I don't focus on the money. I don't focus on my bills. I don't focus on get money, get money, get money, get money, get money. Damn, it feel like my shit breaking up bad. I don't focus on getting money like that. I just get money because money has gotten me. It's come to me. Because what does it say? As soon as consciousness focuses on a potential cause, it becomes active, becomes a process. And absolute consciousness is simultaneously aware of all causes and effect. So there is a state where your awareness can become aware of all causes and effect. And remember, the cause and effect pre-packaged together. So imagine all causes and effect that can ever exist is right here in this package, and you're aware of it. Damn, that shit really showing slow like that. Just imagine it. That's probably why motherfuckers ain't tuned in. This shit probably breaking up. Hold up. I gotta check Facebook on my phone to see what the fuck going on. This shit breaking up. This shit pointless. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. Oh shit, I'm good. I mean, it do got a little lag in it. Oh shit, I'm good. It do got a little lag in that motherfucker though. All right, but so um, there is a state of awareness where you can actually become aware of all causes and effects. And I gotta keep stressing this because I'm telling y'all, like, y'all don't know how much of a breakthrough. Like, nigga, when I'm reading this shit, nigga, my goddamn skin start. God damn. But they talking that shit in here, bro. They talking that shit in here, bro. That shit is being talked in here. Some kid Sean is that shit, that fat shit. Telling that right now. This Vedic shit I've been tapping into is it. So what I'm saying is really psychology, man. You gotta check your motherfucking psychology, bro. It's like you don't understand that you be the cause of every effect you got in your life. The bitches you deal with, the baby daddies you got, the baby mamas you got, the friends you got, the work environment you got. You the cause of it. And you just don't peep the cause. All you pay attention to is the fucking effect. That's it. That's your fault though. Especially if you hearing what the fuck I'm saying now, it's really your fault. Now you're not ignorant of it no more. Sometimes you can ignore some shit and it don't take effect on you. But you ain't gonna, I don't see shit. How? Because I can look at it and tell it's taking effect on you. But you just not aware of how to maneuver the cause and effect, how to maneuver to the desired effect. If you don't want no more heartbreakings, you need to pay attention to the cause of your heartbreakings. Then once you figure out the cause of your heartbreakings, now you wanna maneuver to the desired effect. There's ingredients that need to go into it. Like it broke down in here. You can't make yogurt out of water. You can't make yogurt out of fucking tree bark and wood. You need the certain specific ingredients to pull that shit out and use a certain catalyst to pull that shit out to because it's already potential. It can already turn into anything. But if you want to get more specific, you need to get down to specific ingredients that you need to bring out the desired effect. And I can already tell it's gonna already become to a certain level of healing you're gonna need to have if you're looking for this ultimate love thing. And you're gonna ultimately run into, damn, I don't love my goddamn self. That's why I keep dealing with ain't ass niggas. That's why I keep dealing with ain't shit ass bitches. Cause I'm a ain't shit ass bitch or my ain't shit ass nigga. That's the real reality. It's ugly as fuck. Once you think about it. Well, actually, once you think about it, it's not. It's actually beautiful once you come into this level of self-awareness. Like I'm the cause of all this shit. And the effect is the way that I think. The effect is the way my reality is right now. The way my life is set up right now. That's the effect because I really think this way about myself. If I think I'm gonna get money, nigga, I'm gonna act like a get money, nigga. And people gonna treat me like a get money, nigga. If I act like ladies, if I act like a bad bitch, and I think like a bad bitch, and I dress like a bad bitch, the effects are that's a bad bitch. And the people who disagree, you ignore them. Hmm? All right. Now it says, um, an absolute consciousness is simultaneously aware of all causes and effects, rendering the whole Mula Prakriti active. But once active, causes develop according to their own law. So once the action, the is active, the causes develop according to their own laws because there's a potentiality for what can come out of it. Like it said here, you can't make yogurt without milk. So it's going to be governed by its own law. And once you make yogurt, you're not going to grow a fucking stereo speaker out of yogurt. It's governed by laws. So it's already pre-packaged with the effect, the potentiality of what it can do. You can take Chick-fil-A sauce and put it on a fucking cheeseburger. You don't have to put it on a Chick-fil-A sandwich. You can take Chick-fil-A sauce and make a fucking face mask out of it. You can take Chick-fil-A sauce. You can take Chick-fil-A sauce and stick it in a socket in a wall. It has a lot of potential ways that this can take effect. You see what I'm saying? But you can't take a wooden tree stump, and smear it on your face like a liquid because it's limited to the certain amount of effects. The potential of what it can be, it can't be that. You can't take wood and make it water. You can't take wood and turn it into a cloud, a literal cloud. Pretty sure you can carve it up and make it into the shape of a cloud, but you ain't gonna be able to do that. It's limited in its potentials, right? So once it's active, to their own the causes develop according to their own laws. So these things have laws. So the way they live and an outcome that you have in your life is governed by laws. You can you if you learn of the fucking laws, you can become successful, just like Donald Trump did. Donald Trump learned the fucking laws of goddamn taxes. He said he don't pay tax because he's smart, and people made fun of him like, man, this white man, like pay to niggas now. Niggas up on game about these tax codes. You see what I'm saying? We all because you don't know the laws. It's niggas out here who understand that the actual goal is to have zero income. Why the fuck would you want zero income? Everybody's talking about get more income, get more income. Nigga, if you pay attention to the tax laws, what is taxed? Income is taxed. So if you live your life out through a trust or you live your life out through a business, you done learned the laws and you learn how to maneuver and manipulate. It's not even really manipulating. You using the laws to get the desired effect. The cause is what? Why are you trying to learn the laws? Because the laws have been whipping your ass because you ignorant of them. So if you learn the laws and use them to your ability, and you use the right ingredients, and you use the Mita Corona, the right tools to pull out the desired effect, the effect of not paying these high ass taxes, magic, nigga. And we thinking magic something so goddamn deep. We thinking magic something so goddamn crafty and evil, but we do it every day in our everyday fucking life, bro. The way bitches finesse niggas, magic. The way niggas finesse bitches, magic. The way I used to finesse my mama after I figured out she do a certain type of thing and she watching me doing a certain type of thing, so I would act like I'm doing a certain type of thing she's used to me doing and have a disguise over that and I actually be doing something else to get the desired effect. Magic, nigga. Shit ain't that deep. Swear to God, it ain't. Okay. The human beings are very special causes since they have reflective awareness of themselves. Since we human beings, we can have self-aware. We have the ability to have self-awareness. Everybody doesn't have it. To some extent, I believe that everybody does, but we're talking about a heightened state of self-awareness. Since we human beings, we can actually pernificate and analyze about the actual causes. maybe every manifestation of existence down here, from plot rocks, plants, to trees, to animals, maybe they don't have the same quality that we have to have self-awareness. So we can actually figure out the causes to our effects. All right, check this out. Now, so it gets over here and it speaks about self-knowledge arising from Samkhya. What did I tell you? Samkhya is basically a philosophy or a metaphysics of analyzing the cause and effects of reality, right? Analyzing this reality, get an understanding of this reality we live in and the laws that's governing in it, right? The laws that govern it. They tap into and they get this is mythology. They give examples in the best human form possible in the Vedic text, right? And this is called Purusha and Prakriti. Is the masculine principle, which is just pure consciousness and awareness. He just it's not a real he, as in a man, but this is just pure observation of what? Of Prakriti, which is pure creation or pure energy, pure movement. And contained in Prakriti, which is the whole creation we live in, is the cause and effect. Cause and effect exists in Prakriti. But once Purusha, the male, links up with Prakriti, and they sex, not in the perverted sense, but once they get together, now reality can have awareness of itself. It can have self-awareness. It can be aware of the laws of cause and effect. So you living in this reality can be aware of the causes and effects of your life. The effects are you fucked up, you stubborn, you don't like men. Or you fucked up, you stubborn, and you don't like bitches. But really, the cause of that is some shit your mama done to you, your granny done to you. Somebody, unfortunately, some people may have been touched as kids, right? Some people may have been touched as kids. And maybe that results to you like, hey, you know what? I choose this sexual preference over this one because this one hurts me. Not saying that's everybody's case, but it's a lot of the times that's the case. Or hey, I don't like this, so now I'm gonna change my physical body into this. It's the subtle things that we have to pay attention to, the causes we have to pay attention to that takes the effects in our life. I gotta keep stressing this because I have to be aware. Like I'm finding myself being more aware to how I'm thinking, the things, the actions that I'm taking to be in alignment with the causes, to have to be able to recognize the causes before the effect happens. Whether actually, like I said, it comes prepackaged, right? But you have different types of causes and effects. Like some are just like, here's the cause, here's the effect. Some is like, here's the cause, and it has this many different type of effects it can have. Like I broke down about the Chick-fil-A sauce. Chick-fil-A sauce can be a lot of shit. Not saying that it's gonna be y'all be useful, but Chick-fil-A sauce can be a lot of shit. But what thing Chick-fil-A's cannot be is a fucking tree. You see what I'm saying? All right, it says self-knowledge arises from some cue. We could overcome mental depression, despair, and pessimism by applying this concept to our problems in our life. So the people that's talking about they depressed, this is where you at? You see what I'm saying? Like if you talking about you depressed, there's answers. The answer is noticing the causes of your effects. Depression is an effect. What's the cause of it? If you figure out the cause, you can fix it. Just like anything else in life. If you figure out the cause of pipes being stopped up, you can fix it. Now, it may be easier in other cases, or it may be harder in other cases. When we are disturbed and unsure about which course of action to follow, The dilemma can be resolved by understanding the causes and effects related to the situation. So if you're confused about something ain't making sense, all you gotta do is understand and recognize the causes and effects related to the situation to get your desired outcome, to get your desired effect. Initially, the existence of the effect is not felt initially, right? Because it exists in the cause in its unmanifest form. So it exists, the effect already exists with the cause. The cause even happens before the effect even happens. The effect exists right there with the cause before the effect even happens. Chick-fil-A sauce, the effects, right? It can go on a peanut butter sandwich, nasty. It can go on a bitch toes when you're licking it off her toes, nasty. Or it can go on a Chick-fil-A sandwich, fucking delicious. It's up to you to recognize it though. If you don't recognize that it can go on that, it's very difficult to realize that the cause is always there. The effect is always there. In that both can be recognized simultaneously. They can be the cause and the effect can be recognized at the same time. Often we cannot often we cannot recognize the effect of a cause. Often we cannot recognize the effect of a cause or the cause of the effect. And we get involved one without understanding the other. We need to make an effort to discover the effect and the cause, and also the cause and the effect. For example, we may fall into we may fall into depression because of something that happens during the day, such as an argument or a fight. At night, we may think about it rationally and logically, and then go to sleep without realizing that happened has affected some deeper part of our mind. You think you just had an argument. Then you go to sleep with that shit on your mind, not understanding that that shit just affected you, right? And you don't understand what level it affected you. Man, I ain't studying that shit. That shit was yesterday, bro. I ain't tripping on that shit. Not even knowing. The next morning, when we get up, we feel gloomy and depressed with no motivation to start the day. We know the external cause of the depression, but we do not know the internal part of the mind it has affected. So this is what I'm saying. Now, 5 years later, that argument that you had that fucked up your day, it still has this effect on you because you don't know what part of your mind you had this argument with this person this day at your job, and now you don't like that person, and then you fight that person, then you lose your job. Or no, let's say then you fight that person, and now every time you go to work, now let's say y'all fought in the bathroom, nobody seen it. Now every work, the energy exists with you at work, right? So now you fucking up at work, and it's months or years that pass by. You're not even understanding why. You're not understanding the cause why. Like you thinking you way past that shit, but it's affected you in a very subtle way. Now years pass by, you go out to get a job. You still carrying that same energy. Whatever the fuck you got to argue with over 5 years ago, that energy, anything come close to that, a red light turns on in your head, and now you back in that mode again. Now you with a new job. You're like, what the fuck? You're not paying attention. But the same shit happens. Maybe not a physical fight, a disagreement, and you regurgitating or you bringing back up that same energy from 5 years ago. You're not noticing what it done to you on a subtle level. This is how we walk around and deal with our life. You're not noticing what happened to you as a kid is an effect. It's an effect that brought that created your character of who you are today. You don't know that. I don't tolerate disrespect. You don't tolerate disrespect to the point Why? It's because you want respect from people. It's really that you want you feel like people need to respect you. Like why you need other people to respect you? You need to respect yourself. I don't tolerate disrespect. No disrespect will be tolerated. That's because you've been disrespected and it has affected you. Maybe as a child you felt disrespected the way your mama yelled at you. Maybe you felt disrespected the way you got your ass whooped in front of your friends. Your mom embarrassed you like that. So now you old and big and bad. You don't tolerate disrespect. You ain't peeping the causes of the effects. This is psychology. This is how you can break down people's psychology. You can get an understanding of who people with just meeting them in a short period of time. Man, motherfuckers ain't man. Come on, bro. This shit real. This type time a nigga gotta be on. Or you ain't changing your reality. You ain't doing shit spiritual. You hollering about goddamn Oshun, goddamn Osiris, goddamn Palmagero, goddamn La Santisa Santa Muerte. But you understanding the causes and effects of your life. Fuck it. I'm not saying you have to master this shit. I ain't mastered this shit. But what I'm coming into is now a different level of self-awareness. This is what this shit is about. Another level of self-awareness. You see what I'm saying? This me running to this information came about from a cause of me reading a book called The Agora 2 and learning about the three Gunas. Then I ran into this nigga, Travis Mages. Travis Mages had you see, now these are the causes. You see what I'm saying? These are the causes that lead me to level. See, I can break my life down. And these are the causes that are leading me to higher levels of self awareness. Let me run this back. This is the causes that have led me to another level of self awareness, a higher level of self awareness. I've already had self awareness, but this led me to another one. I'm reading a book called Agora 2. I'm in however many chapters. I'm reading it. I get down to the part talking about the three gunas. I've never heard of these three gunas. I know it's a significance with the number three. As I'm reading this book one night, I go to sleep and have a dream that relates to these three gunas. I wake up in the morning and this guy Travis Mages has a fucking 5-hour video about the three levels of the soul, and he's going in on the three gunas. Boom. I've been subscribed to him. Now I actually pay him more attention. Now this has attracted more attention to his what's name, and he brings up all these different types of books. Me, if a nigga is teaching, I'm gonna go do the own research on my own. And he brings up all of these books, and as I'm tapping into this top what shoot it is, the cosmic doctrine is the yoga Patanjali's of this, and the Rana Darshan this, and the Samkhya Darshan this. I see the causes. The causes from the beginning when I'm reading this book is basically to tap more into self-awareness. And the effects is what? More self-awareness. Heightened self-awareness, nigga. Running into shit like this, breaking down my own psychology. Now I can see the causes. I can see the specific ingredients. However it happens. Right? Now that I'm more aware, I can be more potentious about the way that I want to bring in the desired effect. By running into this information, I was breaking down my psychology. Psychology. It's the same shit. Your focus just somewhere different than mine. We know the external cause for this depression, but we do not know the internal part of the mind. It has affected. We know the external cause for they should have appeared there. Come. We know the external cause for the depression, but we do not know the external part of the mind it has affected. You don't know. Your attention, your focus somewhere else about getting his hair taken down by kids at school. Your focus is about whatever the fuck, man. Whatever the fuck, man. What the huncho nigga supposedly cheating on Keisha Cole. Your focus is there. Obviously, I have a certain amount of focus on this because I see it. I mean, I wouldn't even call it focus, but I see it, right? So I'm in the same word you are, but more focused is applied to self-awareness. You see what I'm saying? And the cause of me being more focused on self-awareness, what do I get? What's the effect? Self fucking awareness. More and more and more and more. Shit don't stop. Because we have only sorted it out logically. That's why we don't notice the effect it has on the mind. This means that an area of the mind has been affected, which we are unaware of. So it is necessary to find out what are the deeper causes and the effects. Has the argument or fight affected my emotions? Has it given me a sense of isolation and loneliness? What isolation and loneliness can do? Put you in defense mode. When you get back around, motherfucker, now you in defense mode. No disrespect will be tolerated. Like, motherfucker got me fucked up. And like, nigga, like that. I'm built like that. You ain't built like that. I'm built like that. I'm really built like that. You built like that because you have certain causes that gave you this effect that you ain't paid attention to while you like that. You're not really like that. Nobody's really like that. But there are secret causes that brought about this effect that they didn't even have control of because they were unaware. Self-awareness. We need to know whether the emotion that caused the effect that caused it was affection, love, desire, rejection, or aversion. There are different areas of the mind where we are not logically aware of the subtle effects of an interaction. We also look past the effects in order to deal with their fundamental causes. But we as humans, all we care about is the effect. Bitch posted the other day, what's that bitch name? She said millions over morals. Bitch said millions over morals. God. Like, bitch just saying that shit straight. Fuck my morals. Why I dropped the video on that, bro? What nigga said, bro? Like, your morals and standards are an illusion. Your morals and standards are only what they are based on your living conditions. Your living conditions change, your morals change. You see what I'm saying? Now the bitch got money, her morals change. Now she completely saying fuck morals. I got money. But we always and only focus on the fucking effect, not the cause. So now she lives in that realm. This is not me saying wishing anything bad on her. What I'm saying, what comes in the potentiality of that realm, right? Because like just like out of wood, the cause is wood. The cause is wanting to make a product, a wooden product, right? That's the cause. So what are you gonna need? You're gonna need wood. But if you want to make a specific, but with wood, you can make a fucking house, right? You can make a chair. You can make a TV. I mean, not a TV stand. It broke all this down here. You can make all these things. You can make a number two pencil. But if you want a specific effect, you need to have a specific cause and the ingredients that go along with it. So now that it's fuck morals and millions over morals, it's not that specific. What morals? A million what? So now you can have a million effects. What morals? Are you willing to kill somebody? You willing to rape somebody? You willing to kidnap kids? What morals? Specifics. So now the realm of potentiality for that effect that happens over a lifestyle like that, oh my fucking God. We want to deal with it. She's a fine motherfucker, the Ruby Rose girl. She's a fine motherfucker. But motherfuckers is not self-aware. And I'm not saying that because she fucks who she wants to fuck or she's in a relationship who she wants to be in. I'm talking about the same shit. Even a modest woman who has so-called self-respect or a modest fella who has so-called self-respect, we still lack this level of self-awareness of cause, taking taking awareness of the cause that gives us these effects. It has nothing to do with her morality that I'm just I don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. So what the fuck does it matter? She don't give a fuck about more. She said it. When we understand the manifestation of these elements of Samkhya, we will start to wake up and achieve deeper and more expansive knowledge. That's what this shit is about. That's what this shit is about. I don't want to keep reading too much. Fuck y'all. I'm gonna read as much as I want to. Fuck that. Um. Okay. Let's get into this. It's talking about the natural quality that's needed, the potent cause and the desired effect. Right. The causes that have a single effect are determined by natural quality or swabhava, which means natural quality. Right. The causes that have multiple effects are recognized by their quality of containing different possibilities. We just broke the shit down about the wood, and it can have infinite possibilities of what it is, right? It can have infinite possibilities of what you can do, what you can create out of wood, right? But you can't create no fucking spaghetti out of wood, right? These causes have multiple. The causes that have multiple effects are recognized by their quality of containing different possibilities. So that's a different type of cause. The one that has that can produce a specific quality or different types of possibilities. Right. Each possibility in a cause known as each possibility inside of a cause is known as Shakti Karana. What does Shakti Karana mean? A potent cause. A potent cause. Nigga, it's potent. You know, like when your weed real potent, that type shit, right? Then you got some weed that's less potent, right? You can not make butter out of wood. Yeah, here we go. You can't make butter out of wood, right? Because the Shakti Karana for butter is absent in the wood. The potent cause for butter is absent in wood. Milk potent cause in making butter, but milk cannot make wood. By studying Swabhava in the quality or guna of the possible causes, the potent cause is recognized. So if you get down to the level of studying the potent causes in these things, hold up. Yeah, if you get down to studying and learning the quality of the possible causes, the potent cause is recognized. The realms of, if you get down and studying this shit, what type of potent cause can give you the desired effect, you're gonna be a bad motherfucker with this shit. That's the point we trying to get to. We trying to get to when we trying to manifest shit. We trying to figure out what type is it. Is it more of a specific thing that we're trying to get, and can it have a whole bunch of different variations of possibilities? Okay, if so, let's get more specific with what we're trying to get. Or if we just trying to fuck it, I just want love. Okay, you're not specific, so here's love. Now a rat love your ass. Now a rat crawling through your house and won't leave. Unconditional love for your ass. It don't matter how dirty and nasty you is. That a rat love to sleep in your goddamn house. Once a potent cause is recognized, you can attain. Once a potent cause is recognized, you can attain the desired effect by knowing the potentialities of the cause. You know the potentials that can come with that cause. Now you can create your desired effect. This is magic, bro. This is fucking magic broke down in simple terms of psychology. That's all this shit is. I've been said it. Not saying that I'm the first to say it. I'm not. I learned this shit from my teachers. Panic. Long live Pan. Bobby Hemmett. This nigga, this nigga say he healed himself with peach soda, and niggas didn't get it. Panic always talked about that. Niggas didn't get it. Niggas don't get it. And I'm not going to explain if you don't get it. If I'm not bringing up enough information in my YouTube videos or what the fuck I got going on now, hell, there's plenty of years of information on fucking Bobby Hemmett. Go look him up. Please watch the whole goddamn thing. Because you have to enter a certain mindset to even understand what he's saying. Some people haven't even adopted the type of mindset. Some people may be on some spiritual shit and just, dark this, evil that, dark this, evil that. You know what I'm saying? That actually shows your psychology. You just want to stand out and be different. You really affected by some other shit. You've been rejected so damn much. You just want to. I'm on to some shit. Yeah, I'm on some evil shit, nigga. You ain't on this type shit. Fuck, nigga, you scary. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. I'm on some dark evil shit, nigga. Fuck, nigga. I don't believe in all that. Jesus this and Jesus that, nigga. Yeah, nigga, fuck that. You really butthurt about that shit. But you ain't gonna say it, but I can peep it. Why can I peep it? Because I did my own self-analysis. I was the same. Evil this, evil that. This shit is, bro, this shit so preschool level understanding evil. Well, I ain't gonna say preschool level, but it's so childish. It's very simple. It's nothing scary at all. If it's not scary for you to go order some Chinese food, then evil shouldn't be scared to you once you get the real understanding of it shit. Because you don't know if they cooking your ass off. You don't know. You don't know. Um, yeah, and I'm just bringing up shit from this. I'm actually think I'm gonna read some shit from Brother Panic book. Matter of fact, um, okay, let's do this last one. I ain't even gonna read the whole thing, all right? But it says in your awareness is key. To have awareness is key. This shit is all about self-awareness. Not Joe is aware about Ashley awareness. Not Joe is aware about Nicole awareness. Not Joe is worried about Brianna awareness. Not Joe needs to have pineapple tree awareness. Self-awareness. Not Joe worried about Drake awareness. I did with dabbled in that whole beef though. That shit was fun. I did enjoy doing that human ass shit, which that redirected my focus from what I'm supposed to be focused on. But sometimes I'm gonna take a little break because I'm a regular nigga like you too. Just can't have that much of my attention. Some motherfuckers still talking about this shit with emotion, attached to it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck both of them niggas. Awareness is key. In your life, you must consider which seed is the potent cause for your desired effect. In your life, you must consider which seed is the potent cause for your desired effect. A seed could be, right. You got different types of seeds. You got different types of seeds. Seeds that grow cabbage. You got seeds that grow fucking oats, right? A seed could be of any tree, apple, mango, or teak. You must recognize the specific potency. What's the potency of a seed in a tree? What type of tree? What type of seed is it? Is it an apple tree? Is it a mango tree? Is it a teak tree? Or you just want to grow a tree? See? The guna, which is damn, I need to break that down to y'all, but the three gunas, the Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. Sattva representing harmony, Rajas representing action in movement. You know what I'm saying? Then Thomas represented inertia, indifference, laziness, ignorance, which all three, which all three play a role. It actually gets into it in here. I'm not gonna go that far. I'm gonna let you niggas read. Let you niggas read. I've already read it, you know. So it's not like I haven't read it, but I already read it. Um, and I'm gonna keep going over this goddamn chapter because goddamn. But right, you must recognize specific potency, the guna or the quality, which is contained in the seed. The difference in the type of kara, the karia, is the result of quality. The difference in the type of effect is the result of the equality. So the a difference in the effect of the difference effect of the seed is the quality of the seed, is the quality of the tree. See, you may need to plant that seed in a certain type of dirt. You may need a certain amount of water for that specific seed. You may need a certain type of environment for a mango tree to grow. But you just got a seed. Man, I'm planting seeds. I'm planting seeds. Nigga, what type of seeds you planting? Because what really matters is what's the effect you trying to have? What are you trying to do? This is what we got to understand with magic. This is what we got to understand with taking control of our own life. This is the type of shit we have to understand, the law of cause and effect. I know I ain't talking to myself, somebody feeling this shit. Somebody's going to go do their own research. Somebody may inbox me and ask me about somebody may inbox me and ask me and what's the name of that book, bro? What's the name of that book? And go do their own work and do their own research and start self-analyzing. Some people already are self-analyzing. Go harder. We got to keep going. This shadow work shit don't end. But that's what it is, right? We working, trying to figure this shit out. And we're not trying to figure out everybody else. That's everybody's problem, trying to figure out what everybody else got going on. I always talking about what motherfuckers done, they doing, and celebrities doing. Like, bro, you ain't focusing on yourself, bro. You trying to figure yourself out. Them only type motherfuckers. I mean, I fuck with motherfuckers who ain't too, but you know what I'm saying? There's only so much of that shit I can take to build a meaning relationship where we both benefit from each other. A person has to be on a journey of self-awareness. And you got to be able to take some criticism from the other person because we other people peep shit about us that we don't see, the subtle shit. What you think the point of a relationship is? Motherfuckers calling you out on your bullshit and you defensive about it. The ego get to blocking like, hell no, I won't tolerate no disrespect. Really, you probably don't feel like you worth respect. Because if you did feel like that, you wouldn't have to voice it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it right here. Long live my nigga pimping one wheel, bro. That's brother Panic. And I'm gonna step out of here. I just came to deliver that because this shit, like I said, maybe I'm gonna teach it to some, but I got teachers too, nigga. And a teacher is actually, I don't push shit on folks. I'm not inboxing folks. Like, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. Look, check this out. The teacher appear when a student is ready. It's not the student will appear when a teacher is ready. I think I got it backwards. But the point is, motherfucker, the teacher not going out, don't need to be going out looking for students. The teacher doesn't need to go out and look for students and put down folks' throat. The student will find that teacher when he's ready to learn that lesson. So I put this shit out. And people who find light enlightenment in it, fuck it. Let's do it. If I can assist with anything, if I don't have the answers, I bet I can see you to where you may be able to find the answer because it's only going to be you finding your own answer. My answer is not yours, but we can use tools and methods to get to our own self-awareness, which is the answer. Take many different roads to get to the same desired effect. The cause is wanting to know. The effect will be knowing. No obstacles will apprehend you. Prosperity over pain. That is my name. I think I'm gonna start saying that. No obstacles will apprehend you. Prosperity over pain. That is my name. And the name of this page is My Gnosis. We don't believe, we don't hope. We know. Gnosis means knowing.